Hello and welcome you to Neelachal Polytechnic video lecture classes in automobile engineering. I am your faculty Deepankar Ghosh. In my previous videos already we completed up to chapter number 3. So today let's start with the next chapter, which is named as your chapter number 4, and name of the chapter is cooling and lubrication. So at first we discuss about cooling and thereafter we will discuss about the lubrication in the next videos. As we all know, all the automobiles are used internal combustion engine. That means the engine, the combustion takes place inside the engine. So therefore, due to that combustion, a sufficient amount of heat is generated, and the next generation or source of generation is your friction. So there is no two basic thing which create the heat. That is, the first one is your combustion and the second one is your friction. So that if that heat is continuously with this engine, then there should be a chance for the seizure of that engine. So therefore we need to cool it. So let us discuss about. Now here it is written that what are the objectives of cooling. So in this cooling method, here the objective is to prevent the seizure of the engine and to increase the efficiency. Basically in internal combustion engine, we are using two types of cooling systems. One is your air cooling system and next is your water cooling system. So let us discuss about the air cooling. Air cooling system is generally used in small engines. You can say 15 to 20 kilowatt, and is also aeroplane engines. In this system, the fins or extended surfaces are provided on the cylinder walls, cylinder or cylinder head. Heat generated due to combustion in the engine cylinder will be conducted to the fins, and when the air flows over the fins, heat will be dissipated to air. The amount of heat dissipated to air depends upon three factors. Number 1, amount of air flowing through the fins. Number 2, fin surface area. And the number 3 is thermal conductivity of material used for manufacturing the fins. So here it is very simple. Fins are casted in the outer surface of the cylinder, and when air should be flowing over this, so the air cool this engine. So let us discuss about the advantages of the air cooling. So here only fins are there, so no radiator, no pump. So the cost and the weight of these engines are generally lighter in comparison to water cooling engine. In case of water cooling system, there are chances of leakage, but here we are not using water, so there should be no chance to liquid. Then in air cooling, basically it can be used in those areas where water is not easily available or costly available. And another thing is there, in some area in this world are present where the water is converted to ice. So in those places, the air cooling system is also very applicable. Now let us discuss about the disadvantages of this air cooling. Comparatively, it is less efficient. Noise may be created here. And another thing, it is created uneven cooling. That means, I want to say, suppose a vehicle is moving forward. So if you compare the engine in two halves, then the engine which is placed in the backward position is comparatively heated is compared to the frontal one. So you can say it is a uneven cooling. So now let us discuss about the next cooling system, which is known as your water cooling system. So in this method, cooling water jackets are provided all around the cylinder head, valve, seats, etc. The water, when circulated through the jackets, it absorbs heat of combustion. This hot water will then be cooled in radiator partially by a fan and partially by the flow of developed by the forward motion of the vehicle. The cooled water is again recirculated through the water jackets. Generally, this water cooling system is subdivided into two types. That is, the number 1, thermo-siphon system, and number 2, pump circulating system. And the parts which are generally we are using for water cooling are basically radiator, pump, hose pipes, thermostat valves, etc. Thank you.